Welcome, I'm Xionus and this is my preview of the Altis map in Arma 3. Altis will be the biggest playable map ever created for Arma 3. It will be 1.5 times larger than Generous and probably the biggest playable map in gaming history. In this video I want to take a closer look at the map and talk about some of its features as well as tactical possibilities for the upcoming release. The island is based on a real-world island named Lemnos, which is located in the northern Aegean Sea in Greece. Some of its terrain and infrastructure distribution has been modified to accommodate the needs for Arma 3. The total area of the island spans 270 square kilometers. If you take into account the surrounding shore and sea, we end up with a massive 1000 square kilometer sandbox, which is just insane. To give you a better impression of how massive this island is, I grabbed a helicopter and flew around the entire island. It took me around 30 minutes to fly around the shore of the island and approximately 5 minutes to fly from the northeastern to the southwestern tip. The island contains a great variety of different forms of terrain, including a large salt lake at the northeastern part, a topographically appealing mountainside at the western part, and even swamps. The map also includes cities, of which the largest is Kavala. It is important to note that the developers spent a lot of time making most of the buildings accessible. The possibilities for tactical urban warfare are endless. Planning and executing an assault on this large city might become one of the ultimate experiences in Arma 3. In general, the sheer detail and complexity of the map is enormous. There are tiny little details at every corner. I spent multiple hours just flying around the island and exploring new territory. The tactical possibilities on this map are enormous. Take as an example the large uninhabited area of the western tip with its characteristic mountain chain. Battling over these territories will be a challenge. Imagine commanding a tank battalion in this region. If you control the mountain ridges, you control the surrounding space, but anti-tank and artillery positions can be hidden easily. In my opinion, this region will be one of the most challenging areas to operate in. Playing with standard foot troops in these regions could actually be used to simulate the difficult situations of US soldiers in the Afghanistan war. It would be necessary to hold multiple outposts on high ground to be able to have an overview of enemy movements in this territory. Coming back to the cities and villages, it will be a thrill to clear out small areas or even an entire city. The map offers much detail and vertical gameplay that will be a true challenge to succeed in city-to-guerrilla warfare. The middle part of the island consists of large open fields and small villages. Somehow it reminds me of a Mediterranean version of France in Band of Brothers. Some of these areas feel wide and lonely but never misplaced. Time will tell what possibilities emerge from these large areas. The Limni marshes are a new addition to the environmental diversity. These swamps could be an interesting playground for infantry gameplay. Melandra Isthmus is a half-kilometer wide isthmus connecting the southern peninsula with the mainland. This area will be an ideal choke point for tank and infantry battles. Overall, the map delivers superb diversity while retaining its own charm and feel. In my opinion, the possibilities for missions and gameplay are endless. Bohemia Interactive did a great job combining multiple aspects into one immersive map. In addition, if you think about the upcoming mod support, there will be an insane amount of possibilities on this map. I would actually love to play a DayZ version on this huge map, but of course vehicles seem to be a must-have on this large territory. I have spent multiple hours on the main map and I am far away from knowing any territory at all. You can get lost pretty easily and just get immersed by its huge sandbox feel. One of the downsides at the moment is the lack of interaction. Of course you can create your own scenarios with the mission editor, but still it would be terrific to explore a living and breathing island with its inhabitants. I am very interested in the upcoming scenarios and missions that Bohemia Interactive will release in the upcoming full game version. In any case, the island is an ideal military simulation sandbox. If you want to try out the map by yourself, you can easily enable the map by going into the game properties in Steam and opt in the current development branch. Arma 3 is due to release for September 12, 2013. Please let me know what aspects of the game I should cover next in the comment section below. It would be super awesome if you could subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching, Xionus out.